Hi, I'm Jamie with The Saving Secret, where I help you become more intentional with your money. If you're trying to build wealth, eliminate debt, or just want questions answered that are difficult to find, I'm here as a resource. Please like, subscribe, and please share this video with a friend. So let me talk about credit cards right here. There's really three reasons I think that people use credit cards. The first reason is they feel like they have to. They feel like there's no other option. They have bills or expenses that they just simply don't have the money for. They want to make sure that they pay their bills, but they don't have it. But with credit cards, you got to remember, this is coming at 15 to 25% interest. Okay? We're going to keep that in the back of our mind when we think of credit cards. So the first bucket I would say is people feel like they have to have a credit card or they have to have it in case of emergencies, whatever that might be. The second one is they want people to feel like it helps build credit. This is what the credit card industry has done a great job with. If you need a loan, your credit score, this is a belief that many have that it's important to help build your credit. And it's not necessarily wrong. A credit card can help build your credit. It's also a good way to destroy your credit. And the third reason I find that people use credit cards is rewards. I guess you could put in a fourth one. There's this perception of security. And I would put up here, it's easy, right? So it's security and it's easy in relation to the debit card, because the debit card can do essentially the same thing. So 4 reasons. When looking at credit cards, it's hard to be in a spot where you feel like you have to use it. So this is one that I want to talk through today in this video, is people feel like they have to. How can we get around feeling like we have to? Because you can build your credit without having debt and a recurring balance. And you can have rewards without a recurring balance. And you can still be just as easy. You don't need to maintain a balance on your credit card. So today I really want to talk about the have to. You don't want to pay interest. You want to collect interest. So one of the things that I find is really helpful let me look at the savings account specifically. Savings, you earn interest. At the time that I'm filming in this video, in August 2019, I have Ally. I'm getting 1.9% on the money that I have saved. So you earn interest. Right now, I'm earning 1.9%. I'm not paying anything. So that's a good thing about interest. So I also, with savings, you can also set it up auto. You can set it up automatically. I also make savings the default. So make savings the default. This is a game changer. So not only can you earn interest, and you can set it up auto, which people do, I'm going to talk about how you can make savings your default. Let's walk through this. How you can start conquering that $1 trillion in debt. So you might have a job that whether you auto deposit or you cash your check, let's say it goes into a checking account. Okay? You put your money into a checking account. From there, you have bills, and then you also have what's called a credit card. And then from your checking account, if there's anything left over, you move some money over to your savings account. Well, with your savings account, it's kind of an afterthought. These are going to be the priorities. And of course, this is priority 1, and this is priority 2. And we can see how the U.S. population has been doing with priority 2, and then here comes priority 3, which I can show you another article where many people don't even have $1,000 in their savings account. So they don't even have $1,000 in their savings account, but we got $1 trillion. What does that mean? The average household income, the average household has about $15,000 in credit card debt. So this is not a great system. Also, household income is around 55 or 60K. So it's not, we can make excuses about earning potential, but really this is our priority sometimes. So how do we shift that? How do we get more money? How do we increase this number and decrease this number? Let me show you how I've set it up. So this is where you need to pay attention, the job. So you put your money directly into your savings account. 100% of your money, put it in your savings account. When you put your money in your savings account, you are in control. You figure out how much you want to spend. You dictate it. And then you transfer what you need. You transfer what you need into your checking. You no longer have to figure out what you need. So, for example, you have your job, you transfer money in here, and then you transfer into your checking what you need for the month. And if you can't survive a whole month, you transfer everything. But now you're starting to be aware of how much money you're spending because your checking has your bills, it has your credit card. And so one of the things that's special about putting your money first into savings is people like savings. People don't like to pay money towards bills or credit card. They don't like it. We know that just like death and taxes, you can't really avoid bills. However, you can lower your bills and you can remove credit card debt if you follow the system. So put your money into savings, transfer just what you need into checking, and you will be able to figure out how much you pay. After doing this for some time, I've shared this with several people, what they found is they start to figure out ways to lower their bills. They say, hey, I need to be intentional. I'm actually transferring all of my money into checking and I don't have anything left over. I want to change that. Set yourself a goal. If you have 0 in there, make it 1,000. If you have 1,000, make it 3,000. If you have 3,000, make it 5,000. If you have 5,000, push it to 10K. If you have $10,000 in your savings account, you no longer really need potentially a credit card because of the have to. There's not going to be too many things in your life that show up that you need $10,000 instantly. So build your savings up. But the way to build your savings is make savings your default. Once you make your savings your default, you're able to tackle your credit card debt. So let me wrap up real quick. I wanted to say thank you for taking some time to watch this. If you want to beat credit card debt, the first thing you have to do is believe. If you don't believe, you're never going to be able to pay off credit card debt. The second thing is you need to plan. You need to believe and you need to plan. The plan is save everything. Save everything. Once you save everything, then you can get to the spot of do it. And if you wanted to add a fourth, it's repeat and continue. You have to believe, you have to have a plan, and you have to do it.